5 passports and citizenships you can legally buy with crypto. If you're a crypto investor or a crypto millionaire, you're looking for more asset protection, more freedom, a plan B citizenship. These are 5 countries that legally give you a second citizenship in exchange for your crypto. The first one in the Pacific Ocean being Vanuatu. Now, Vanuatu is not a passport that I recommend to most people. It doesn't have access to that many countries around the world. It doesn't have access to the Schengen area. But if you're looking for a plan B, let's say that you're from the European Union and you have a citizenship like a German, so you can pretty much go anywhere you want, or you're a Canadian where you can go anywhere you want, but you want a second passport just in case Canada goes crazy and starts chasing you all over the world. We're not saying we're going to break any laws. We're following all the rules, all the laws of every single country we go to or come from. But you don't care about that visa-free travel. You just want a second passport and you want to buy it directly with crypto, then Vanuatu definitely works. 130,000 US dollars. You can pay in crypto directly and get a second citizenship in as little as 3 months. Solomon Islands in the Pacific Ocean is also looking to launch their program at around the same price point, and this is a much better passport. They have access to the Schengen area and other countries around the world. We will see when they launch it and how that program will develop. The second country, a beautiful Caribbean island, and that is Dominica. For 200,000 US dollars in a donation to the country, you can get citizenship. But the thing with Dominica is that you cannot pay in crypto directly to the country. So the country doesn't give you a wallet and then you pay directly to the country. You have to do it through a broker, or you have to show the crypto as a source of funds and then transfer it to a bank account where you can pay with the bank account for the citizenship. So essentially, you're using crypto as the source of your money. Other countries don't allow you to do this. For example, Malta, if you want to get $1 million passport through Malta, or you want to get St. Kitts citizenship by investment like I did, you can't use your Bitcoin transaction or your crypto or your trading as the source of funds. You have to show something else, like a business. Dominica, and also the next one, Antigua and Barbuda, for 230,000 US dollars, allow you to show it as a source of funds. So you can take your crypto, cash it out to a bank account, or use a broker, and then pay through a bank for your citizenship. It takes a long time. It's not like Vanuatu where it's a fast program. Sometimes it takes over a year. And now, as more and more people keep applying, the backlog is longer and longer. For example, St. Kitts and Nevis, now it's taken a year plus because they're also looking into people that underpaid for their citizenship. That's why I always tell you, don't follow these programs where it's like, oh, you can get St. Kitts citizenship for 80K or 100K instead of 250K. It's not true. You're underpaying. They're sending letters to these people saying, pay up. So they're also focusing on that. So the citizenship by investing units are focusing on that. It's taken a lot longer, so don't expect it to be fast. But if you want to get a solid passport, it's also the Union of the Caribbean. It's passports that, although you can't use to, for example, open a bank account wherever you want, because some banks will just not take Caribbean programs. I remember opening a few bank accounts with my St. Kitts passport. They looked at it. They said, no, this is on the list of blacklisted tax havens. We don't want this for your bank account. So some countries just won't accept it. But if you want to get a second passport, you want to get a solid program that's been running for a while without as much controversy as Vanuatu, then these two could work. The next one, since we're going by price increases, you can also get a Turkish passport. Turkish citizenship by investment. You can buy property in crypto or cash it out and then buy that property, use it as a source of funds, and buy a property worth 400,000 US dollars or more. Maybe the prices go up in the coming months or years, but for now, 400,000 US dollars grants you Turkish citizenship by investment. Although it's not an amazing passport, and obviously Turks don't have that great of a reputation in most of the Western world, it's a solid passport. Although it doesn't have access to the Schengen area, it has access to pretty much everything else except the main English-speaking countries. So you have access to all of Latin America, you have access to Asia, you have access to Central Asia, you have a lot of access to Africa, and it's also a country that you could potentially live in. A lot of different cities, beautiful cities in the south, beautiful beaches. You obviously have Istanbul. A lot of our clients buy in Istanbul because they transfer through Istanbul through other countries. They're traveling all over the world, and they use Turkish Airlines a lot, and they thought, might as well get a Turkish passport. And also Turkey has a good reputation for saving their citizens or helping their citizens in crisis situations. This is an extremely popular program. More than 40,000 investors around the world have gotten Turkish citizenship by investment. So if you want to do it, it'll take a while, more than a year. Again, they ask for a lot of documentation. They used to not ask for anything before. Now they ask for a lot just because so many people have gone through it. If you're interested, that could be a good option. The next country, although you're not getting a passport directly, it's a crypto-friendly country, and you're getting a visa that turns into a citizenship and a passport without having to live there, and that is Portugal. You can't invest crypto directly into a fund yet. There is a fund that is looking for that license in order to receive your crypto and then give you Portuguese citizenship after 5 years. But for now, what you can do is invest 500,000 euros into a fund that has crypto exposure, meaning that around 35% of the assets or more of that fund are in crypto. So in Bitcoin and other digital assets, usually it's the top 4 assets. They're not going to invest in Dogecoin or some meme coin. They're going to invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe Solana, maybe have some USDT as well. And that's their exposure to crypto. So you can't do that. You can invest 500,000 euros, and in around 5 years, you can get your Portuguese passport, which is obviously a European Union citizenship. It's one of the strongest passports in the world, and you can get that without actually having to live in Portugal, only spending around 1 or 2 weeks per year in the country. If you're looking for the strongest passport without having to live somewhere, without having to donate something like Malta or the next one, El Salvador, which I will mention, then you can get it through Portugal. And the next country where you can pay in crypto directly, you can pay in Bitcoin, and it's also the fastest passport or second citizenship you can get, and that is El Salvador. For $1 million in USDT or Bitcoin, you can get El Salvadorian citizenship. We have a few clients that have done this program. Great passport, country heading in the right direction. Nayib Bukele as the president, taking the country as a massive wealth hub in the future. It is safe. It is going definitely in the right direction. And lastly, 2 crypto-friendly countries that you should consider. They don't give you citizenship straight away. There is no citizenship by investment program that you can get directly, but they have honorary citizenships, and they have citizenship by exception, which you can get if you really commit to the country. You invest in the country, and they do take crypto for real estate. You can invest crypto into a business, for example, and those are Serbia and Romania. Romania being a much better passport than Serbia because it's part of the European Union. It's also part of Schengen now, so obviously it has a lot of more perks and a lot more countries that you can go to. If you don't want to be in the European Union, you want to be outside, you want to have a country that has good relationships with both sides of the world, then Serbia is a great option. You can buy real estate in crypto, you can invest crypto into a business, hire people, get residency, and then eventually get citizenship. In these 2 countries, there are laws that allow for honorary citizenship. It is not super easy, it is not super fast, but it is possible. If you're a crypto investor and you're looking for the best countries around the world to cash out your crypto tax-free legally, definitely check out this video right here on the top countries around the world to cash out your crypto, cash out your millions in crypto absolutely tax-free while following all the laws of all the countries. Always follow the law, but there are strategies to cash out tax-free. Check them out right here.